You are absolutely going to love this DIY leave-in hair conditioner, and as a bonus, it's also good for your face. Now use licorice root as a hair detangler and a moisturizer, increases volume and body to the hair. Licorice root has been used for centuries for all types of hair problems. It increases circulation, which helps to make hair grow faster and stronger. It is a super moisturizer for damaged hair and to prevent dandruff. It moisturizes the scalp, and its antimicrobial properties help to treat scalp infection. And as an extra bonus, use it as a facial serum. Now, licorice root has been used for centuries to brighten the skin, even skin tone, and help to fade dark spots. But it will not do it overnight. It will take at least 3 months applied nightly to see the results. It is also anti-inflammatory and anti-itch for other skin conditions. Its antimicrobial properties will also fight skin infections. Okay, I'm going to begin by weighing up 7 grams of licorice root, and this is the cut and sifted. Now you can get it in powder, which really makes it hard to strain. You can get it in the sticks, which is nearly impossible to chop up. So I like to get the cut and sifted. And then to that I'm adding 130 grams of distilled water. Now I'm going to cover this, I'm going to bring it to a boil, then lower the heat and simmer it for 10 minutes. Okay, I let my licorice tea cool off for about 5 minutes because I'm using one of these reusable coffee filters and I don't want to melt it. If I'd been using cheesecloth or a metal strainer, I wouldn't have had to worry about that. Okay. Now I need to re-weigh this and make sure I have at least 125 grams of licorice tea. I didn't have quite the 125 grams of licorice tea that I needed, so I'm just going to add some boiled distilled water till I get to 125 grams. Okay, now I've got 125 grams of licorice tea, and now I'm ready to mix my xanthan gum and glycerin together. Now you can use the cosmetic grade of xanthan gum, or you can buy xanthan gum from your grocery store. This is Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum. The food grade xanthan gum and the cosmetic grade is going to give you a little difference. The cosmetic grade is going to come out a little thicker than the food grade. But now we don't want to just dump it together. I'm going to put my xanthan gum in here. Then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of my glycerin at a time, just to make a paste. It's very much just like when you're mixing flour or cocoa powder. If you just dump them all together, you're going to have all these lumps and clumps you'll never get rid of. Okay, so just a little at a time. And now I'm going to add my licorice tea a little at a time. Just kind of mix it up. Sometimes, regardless of how you do this, put it in there, it just will not mix up. You just have all these lumps and clumps. So you can either get a whisk or get out the immersion blender. Okay, I'm going to use this immersion blender to really get it mixed up well. Okay, you see how it's really mixed in good. Let this chill about 20 minutes, then we'll come back. Okay, I've got my, I've taken this out of the icebox, and now I'm ready to add some glycerite to it. Now I'm using a licorice root glycerite, which I've got other videos showing how to make it. But I could have very well used a basil glycerite, lavender glycerite, rosemary glycerite. I could use any of the stimulating herbs as my glycerite. So I'm just going to pour that in. Mix it up really good. I want to mix this for a good 2 minutes. And then I'm going to have to use a preservative because this has water in it, and I'm using the Optimum Plus. Now, I've tried to use some of the natural preservatives, and I had trouble with the molding after about 6 months. Now, this should be good at least 8 months. Okay, get that in there. And now, once again, I want to mix this for a good 2 minutes. Okay, now you can see how thick it is. Now, it will get a little thicker as it sets overnight. And then once you've used this, you can determine, do you want it a little thicker, a little thin, and then adjust your Xanthan Gum accordingly. Now this would be much better if I could put it in a pump-up bottle, because I really don't like sticking my hands in it every time I use it. But I'm going to put it in this little canning jar. If this is a plastic canning jar, I want you to be using the refrigerator. I'm going to be using this. This is a plastic canning jar. Of course, you can't can in it. I get these at Michael's. And because I don't want glass in the bathroom. I'm going to be using this on my hair and on my face. And glass would just be too dangerous. Okay, and there we've got it. Shampoo your hair and then towel dry. Apply the Licorice Root Gel just like you would any other gel. Be sure and get the underneath part of your hair. Then brush or comb throughout the hair to remove tangles and to add body and volume. And then you can apply it to the face at night and then wash it off in the morning. Now, if you don't have an herbal glycerite, here's a link to my YouTube channel showing you how to make a licorice root infused glycerin, which is called a glycerite. Now, you can find my natural skincare workbook on Amazon. Now, I do not have the gel recipe in the book, but I do have plenty of material on making tinctures and glycerites and other skincare. And you might be an herbalist if you make herbal gels. Like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss any of these important recipes.